Welcome back to Plugged In with Enovate AI, the podcast that decodes the future of technology and energy. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Jordan. Today, we're diving into something that honestly sounds a bit like science fiction, turning old, retired power plants into buzzing hubs for artificial intelligence.
Exactly. And to help us unpack all of that, we're joined by Rebecca Nye, the Chief Experience Officer and UK Managing Director at Enovate AI.
Rebecca, I read that old coal plants are kind of being given a second career in the tech sector. It feels a little ironic, right? The symbols of the old industrial age becoming the engine rooms for the new one. What's the story there?
It does seem ironic, yes, but it's actually very strategic. These sites already have something you can't just build overnight: massive grid connections. That makes them ideal for large-scale data centers, and a lot of them also have water for cooling, good security, and space to expand. So they give you a head start compared to starting from scratch.
Right, so you're not waiting years for permits and new infrastructure.
Makes sense, but let me play devil's advocate here. Are we just swapping one form of big energy use for another? How does this actually move us toward clean energy?
Good question. The difference is that these sites can be turned into clean energy hubs. There's land for things like hydrogen production or even geothermal alongside the data centers. The idea is to prioritize clean energy on site and then use that grid connection to balance what goes in and out.
So instead of just consuming, the site can give back, almost like becoming a prosumer of energy.
Yeah, I like that. So where does Enovate AI fit in?
Right. Managing it all is complex. You've got demand from the data center, supply from clean energy, market dynamics, all shifting at once. Our tools help operators make better calls, forecasting supply, aligning workloads with cleaner power, and modeling when it makes sense to store or export. It's really about optimization, not the AI running the plant by itself.
Got it. Okay, let's get practical. Say it's winter in Northern Europe. Demand is high, clean generation is low. How does this model hold up then?
Well, that's where flexibility matters. Sites often include storage, and of course, they still have the grid connection. But the smart part is shifting certain workloads to times when clean power is available. You're smoothing demand instead of always leaning on the grid at the worst possible times.
So it's not just about producing clean power. It's about using what you have more intelligently.
Exactly. And Rebecca, is this still theory or are we seeing it play out?
It's starting, definitely. In Germany, for example, old mining areas are becoming what they call energy landscapes. In the UK, places like Drax are moving into bioenergy and carbon capture. And big tech companies are very interested in these kinds of sites because they tick so many boxes.
But I imagine it's not all smooth sailing.
No, not at all. The biggest challenge is speed. The demand for AI compute is growing incredibly fast. Add regulations, big upfront costs, and the need for community support, and it takes real collaboration between tech, energy, and government to move quickly enough.
And if we zoom out 5-10 years down the line, what's the big vision?
A decentralized, resilient, and cleaner digital infrastructure. Instead of AI being a strain on the grid, it helps anchor new clean energy. We see a future where technology and sustainability actually accelerate each other.
Love that. Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for walking us through this. Super insightful.
My pleasure. It was a great conversation.
And to our listeners, if you want to keep up with how Enovate AI is building this future, head over to our website or find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and LinkedIn.
Thanks again, Rebecca, and thank you all for tuning in. We'll catch you next time on Plugged In.